Vandalia, our great adventure. Last year, Nathan inadvertently received a text message intended for someone else, stating that the church in Vandalia, Missouri might have to be closed because of the inability to find a new pastor. The current pastor, Dean Fry, had to immediately step down from his position due to the final stages of cancer. We were given a week to seek counsel, pray about it, and say our goodbyes. Nathan and I were familiar with Vandalia from our many years of volunteering at the Vandalia Women's Prison. We had been making monthly trips to the prison for quite some time, so we figured we could at least fill in and drive over 4 times a month, spending weekends at the Twilight Motel. Vandalia is a town that was once a very wealthy community, manufacturing fire bricks that lined steel-making furnaces that reached temperatures up to 3,000 degrees Fahrenheit. They also had a thriving garment factory that employed large numbers of women. Members of our church can remember when Vandalia had 9 grocery stores. Today, the community can barely provide enough business for 1. The businesses along Main Street are closed. The garment factory is a decaying old building, and only 1 fire brick plant is still in production. Vandalia has become one of the poorest cities in Missouri. Like most rural communities, the young people move away, leaving a predominantly elderly population. Our church used to have a congregation of 60. When we asked where did they all go, we found out that most had simply died. When we took over as pastors, we started with a congregation of 5. Activities at the church had declined to a Sunday morning service and a Wednesday night Bible study at the pastor's home, attended by 3 people. The church had become invisible to the community. Google didn't even have a record of it. The church is a small building without classrooms or a kitchen. The facility was lacking maintenance and upkeep. The hot water heater hadn't worked in 15 years. The parking lot was covered with grass and weeds. The exterior lighting had long since burned out, leaving the church on a very dark corner. It was hard to imagine that at one time it was full of cars, with more cars parked along the street. For the church to revive, we needed a kitchen, we needed classrooms, and we needed more space. Then the Lord stepped in with an amazing solution. We were contacted by one of the Beauty for Ashes prison ministry volunteers who attends the First Baptist Church, saying that the house next door to our church was for sale. The house provided us with a place to live, a church kitchen, and Sunday school rooms. The house also provides a place for prison ministry volunteers to stay when they travel from Kansas City. Based on our experiences at Northland Cathedral, we began a Wednesday night fellowship dinner and Bible study. We cooked the food in our little kitchen and hauled it across the yard to the church. Attendance picked up. We now run between 15 and 20 on Wednesday nights as well as on Sunday mornings. For additional space, we've discovered that we can transition our worship center into a dining facility, a classroom, and an internet-based training center for prison volunteers as far away as Kansas City, Illinois, and Arkansas. To address the drug and alcohol problems of the community, we initiated Celebrate Recovery, a Christian 12-step program for hurts, habits, and hang-ups. We meet on Friday nights from 6 to 9. A McDonald's restaurant in an adjacent town donates their leftovers, which we heat up and serve as a meal before the 7 p.m. service. We have promoted Celebrate Recovery through participation with community events like the Vandalia Fair and the Prairie Days Parade. We became involved in the community. Nathan joined Rotary to get to know the business people of Vandalia, and I helped direct the high school spring play. Nathan built props and provided our sound system. When school started this fall, we gave the teachers and staff a gift bag filled with candy and a bottle of iced tea. Nathan and I also minister at the prison twice a week, working for Beauty for Ashes and restorative justice. When we lived in Platte City, the prison was a 4-hour drive away. Now it's only 27 seconds down the street. With new exterior lighting and a new sign and our slogan, "Come as you are," in jeans, broken, the Lord doesn't mind and neither do we, the people of Vandalia and Google now know that we're here.